Business is a value exchange between two parties. That's how I define it. And when you define it like this, you start to consider all the value exchanges that you can get from a partnership other than money. So in this video, I want to talk about 5 different value exchanges that a lot of people don't consider when they're doing gift collaborations between any brand and an influencer. So if you're a fragrance house or another beauty brand or an influencer, keep watching because this video is important for you. Hi everyone, this is Dr. Shamaka Abwasi. You can call me Shamaka, and I'm the CEO and co-founder of Relevancy Fragrances based in New York City. And I'm talking to you today about an important topic that's relevant to our fragrance community. Recently, there's been a lot of discussions about gift collaborations, specifically whether or not it's enough for a partnership between an influencer and a fragrance brand, whether or not it's an even exchange. This video will only focus on gift collaboration and all the value propositions of that collaboration. And we won't really be talking about additional compensation. For the topic of additional compensation on top of a gift, I'm going to make another video soon and you can watch that. This video is important because it's important for us to understand other people's perspective on a topic and talk about it from different people's perspective. That's the definition of empathy. And when you have empathy, you can better find a solution than if you don't have empathy. And if you watch until the very end of this video, I have a special gift for you that will help you garner the attention of brands, gain their trust, convey your values and your pricing models so that you can get the brand deal that you deserve with the brand that you love without losing your credibility. So to start off, I want to define who exactly would benefit the most from this video. The kind of fragrance house that would benefit the most from this video is actually a fragrance house like Relevancy. So if you're a fragrance house that's still emerging, that have limited resources due to supply chain or due to other operational logistic issues or finances, this video would be very beneficial for you because you don't have a lot of gifts to give out, right? So you have to pick and choose who do you give this gift to. If you're a fragrance influencer that's on Instagram specifically, because I do think Instagram and YouTube have different use cases, and that's a whole separate video that I have to make to address that. And if you're a fragrance influencer that's transitioning from a hobbyist to someone who wants to do this full-time or professionally, this video might also be of interest to you because you might be wondering, why exactly should I be even entertaining gift collaborations? What's the benefit? And then also if you're a fragrance influencer of whatever size that have struggled with how to approach gift collaborations, what to say, and how to understand a brand's perspective about gift collaboration, this video might be helpful to make you feel more hopeful or to alleviate some of that tension that you might experience with brands. So the value is in no order of importance. Number 1 is not more important than number 5. I want to reiterate that each person is allowed to have their value and prioritize it however they like. Our job is to respect that and to see if we can still collaborate with this person. And if it doesn't work, it doesn't work. No hard feelings, but at least you understand that it's not you. It's more so what other people value, and we can't control that. So if you're an influencer, want to connect with people, that's really what it is. You want to learn about people and you view this gift collaboration as an introduction to the relationship, then gifting might be enough for you for that particular relationship. And it's a case-by-case basis. You have to view that brand as a company that you feel is worth that time because you see something in them that you might not see in another brand. And that's up to you to decide what that is. And if you're a brand who is seeking out an influencer to give something to and you value a relationship connection above all these other things, maybe even money, you might be looking at someone who you want to connect with as a fragrance owner that maybe they have a lot of knowledge in fragrances. Maybe you have something to learn from them, or maybe you just want to connect with them because you love this community and you want to build a fellowship. So if that's the case, you might be open to gifting because your number 1 value is a relationship. If your number one value is creativity above all these other values, and you're a fragrance house, you might seek out influencers that are creative in their content, or maybe they only talk about fragrances that are unique or fragrances with a meaningful story behind them. So you might seek out other people that are unique, because you yourself might be unique and you value creativity. So if you're an influencer who values creativity, you might accept a gift from a brand who has a product that it seems like it doesn't smell like anything else that you've received before, based on the description, based on the ingredients, or based on other reviews from the community. So you might accept that gift because you're tired of the same designer fragrances that you see in stores. You've smelled all of them before, and you want something that's intriguing and excited. So that gift might be enough for you from this brand in order to do the collaboration. And this happens, like people accept gifts because the product is unique all the time. So if you're an influencer who values status, and to me, the way I define status is social credibility, or better yet, relevancy. So if you are an influencer looking at a brand that's relevant, maybe there was some sort of controversy that happened earlier, so you want to try out their product because you know that if you receive the product, if you post about it, it's going to give you some sort of social credibility and make you relevant because you're attaching yourself to something that's popular right now. So that's how I define status, and that's a real thing. A good example of this is the Kayali Pistachio Gelato fragrance that was recently released. Everyone who posted about it got some sort of social credibility because not everyone was gifted it. So if 50 people in our community was gifted it and you were one of them, that gave you a little bit of social credibility. And we have to be honest about that. That's not a bad thing. You can't control it. You're not going to tell Kayali you don't want the gift. It's okay to accept it, but I need people to understand this is a benefit. When you accept a gift like that and you post about it, you get more people interested in what you have to say, and maybe more subscribers, more followers, more comments because you're posting about something that's popular. So if you're an influencer, you might accept the gifts because this gift from this company might give you relevancy or social credibility. And if you're a brand, you might seek out influencers that have relevancy in the community because maybe they're seen as a thought leader, maybe they're always talking about popular topics, maybe they make content that's interesting and trending. So you might seek out someone like that above all these other values because you know that person will bring attention to your brand. The fourth value that I want to talk about is metrics. And if metrics is your number one value in a gift collaboration, if you're an influencer, you might accept a gift from a brand because this brand has a lot of followers. So this brand might not be relevant. This brand might not be popular per se, but they have a lot of engagement, likes, comments, shares. The fact that they have it might make you feel like this is a brand worthy of receiving a gift from, if your number one value is metrics. And if you're a brand, you might also look for influencers that have a high degree of followers because you feel that's the influencer that's going to bring a lot of attention to your brand. And then the last one is free gifts. So if you're an influencer who is just starting out in the community and you don't have a lot of fragrances, you're still building a collection, and if a brand reaches out to you to gift you something, you might be more likely to accept the gift because you don't mind doing it because it's free, so why not? You have to be honest with yourself, and this happens all the time. You might accept the gift and not necessarily want the gift as much, but you post about it because it was free. And brands won't know that's what you want because no one's gonna say that they just want a free gift. The type of brand that might reach out to you is one that wants any kind of content. They're new, their brand spanking new. They don't have any brand awareness. They just launched maybe last month and they didn't launch in a big way, and they're just looking for anyone to talk about their product, and you seem like a nice person, so they might gift it to you because you said yes. So this partnership will work because you both share the same values at that time, whether or not you knew it or not. A lot of times we might share the same values and we don't know that we do, and it works. I think most people understand all of this. The problem is not everyone accepts it. We want people to be like us. So when we get someone who values creativity but doesn't value the relationship, it might cause tension, right? When one person values creativity, another person values the relationship, they want to do something together, and both parties can't accept or convey that they have different values, hence why this might not work. This is where the tension arises, in my opinion. As I promised earlier in this video, I have a solution for influencers and brands so that we can have better partnerships with each other. And the solution is this. Click on the link in the description in this video, fill out the survey, enter your email address, and you will be delivered a template outlining what exactly you need to say to brands if you're an influencer, and to influencers if you're a brand, so that brands can get the effective promotions that they want and influencers can get the respect and recognition that they deserve. Again, Dr. Shamaka Abosangwe, you can call me Shamaka, and thank you so much for your time. Please don't forget to share, subscribe if you found value from this video. If you have any other video topics that you would like me to do, write it in the comments and I'll definitely get to it when I can. And I have a lot more topics planned. I had 12 topics planned before this one, but I feel like this one's the most needed and I have a lot to offer on the topic. So stay tuned, keep following, and have a great day. Bye.